Stop holding yourself back, bro. Like, you that's watching the video, I know you're holding yourself back. Stop being scared to take that risk. I know a lot of us, like, we're really scared to just take the first step because we're scared of just failing. But we gotta realize, like, at our young age, like, oh my, at our young age, like, we have nothing to lose, bro. Like, mom and dad take care of us. The least we could do is try to help them break the curse and retire them. Take that risk. Don't be scared, because at the end of the day, you're going to learn regardless, win or lose. If you lose 3 times, you're going to learn 3 times. And at some point, you're going to win, because every time you lose, you gain information that you didn't know from before. And at the end of the day, we also got to believe. We got to have faith. The Bible literally says it. I'll read it to you right now. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Bro, God is literally on our side. God is our cheat code to life. And God is going to guide us step by step every time. We just got to pray for it. We got to believe it. My second verse, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Like I said, bro, God is on our side. He's helping us. Have faith, believe. God is on our side to help us. Whatever leap of faith we take, as long as we leave it up to God, the result will be positive. You guys might look at failure and think that it's a negative, outcome, but failure builds strength. Failure builds mental toughness and builds mental fortitude. It's super corny, but you're never going to succeed unless you've experienced failure. No one is perfect. My third and final quote, Matthew 21:22. And all things, whoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to be confident. As long as our priorities follow the will of God, and as long as our actions extend God's glory, God will be on our side. We can't use God as just a vending machine. We have to abide by His will and do what He wants us to do. And sometimes, whether the case is starting your podcast, starting a clothing brand, starting a YouTube channel, whatever medium that you're using, the ultimate goal should be to extend God's glory or help your family. Take calculated risks. Don't make reckless decisions. Make sure that everything that you do is calculated. And ultimately, when you take that step and ultimately take that risk, take it with God. Take it with faith. Believe in it. Believe and have confidence in yourself. But most importantly, know that God is on your side and God has your back. The ultimate question that you want to ask yourself is, do you want to be 30 years older and have a regret that you didn't take a risk when you were younger? That is the worst feeling to have. The feeling of failure is better than the feeling of not doing something and regret. Can you imagine when you're in your deathbed thinking to yourself, man, I wish I would have done this. Man, I wish I would have done that. Would you rather think like that, or is it be in your deathbed thinking, oh, I took that risk and it didn't work out, but I learned from it? Which one is better, bro? It's pretty obvious. The second option is way better than the first option. Trying stuff, experiencing things, getting out your own comfort zone, that's what life is about, and that's what you should think about in your life. I mean, just look at me, bro. I guess I'm doing everything that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to have a clothing brand. Now, granted, none of them have blown up yet. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I have 100 and something subscribers, but it's a slow grind. I'm still in the process of being patient, and you should too. When you take that risk, don't expect it to blow up right away. My friend Kiro, the one I just interviewed in my last podcast episode, his first couple of years, his business was not booming, but he kept going. He stayed patient. When you want a patient person, you don't give them things right away. You make them suffer at first to make them understand, to develop a mental fortitude. And that's what God wants us to do with our lives too. He's not going to give us things right away at certain times. He wants us to believe in Him, to stay patient, be patient in prayer. Understand that it's all a process, the ups and the downs. He wants us to have lows so we can appreciate the highs. And it's as simple as that, man. So, to wrap it all up, man, if you're watching this video, stop holding yourself back. Understand that taking a risk at a young age is the best thing you can do with your life. The feeling of regret is the worst feeling you could ever have. And the feeling of success is worth more than 10,000 losses. I'm telling you that right now. No matter how many times you lose, that one moment of success is worth it all, bro. And at the end of the day, it's all a story. You got to make sure that your story ends well and that you take that risk. So take that risk and stop holding yourself back, man. Trust in God, believe in Him. Read the Bible. Understand the Bible verses I just read to you. It literally says in the Bible, bruh. Pray. Don't use God as your vending machine. Pray for God's will. Pray for God's guidance. And believe in those prayers. And you shall reap what you sow. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.